Everyone to race 15. We're here at the Gateway International Raceway, or Worldwide Technology, whatever. Arabian Fisher on pole for today's race. Here's the full qualifying results, and let's take it to trackside. And here's the race command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, engines fired up. We are ready to go. So we're close to halfway through the season. The points, as we always do at the beginning of the race. So Noodle's still the points leader by 18 points. Alexander Rowe jumps up 5 spots, putting him back to second place. Tim Randolph just loses 1. Currently tied with Blaise Vitar, who moves up to 4th place. Fisher has gained 5 spots. Max Anderson also gaining 5 positions. Nathan Norman dropping 3. Joseph Curtis up a position, Nick Holiday down 6, and Brian Rodriguez down 2. So that rounds off the top 10 drivers in the points. Biggest mover was the winner. Kenny Johnson moves up 12 spots, putting up to 14th. Josh King losing the most, dropping him 10 positions to 23rd place. And Colin Bear losing 9, dropping him to 21st. So alright, we're getting ready to go green here at Gateway. A super cloudy day, almost looks like a night race. But it is a day race. As we're getting ready to go green, the 11 car of Fisher gonna lead us to the green flag. We've had a cup race here before, so we did it before the real cup drivers, so this is not new to us as we're underway here at Gateway. But it has been a while though. 3 wide already. Max Anderson, you see in the 10, gonna make it 3 wide into turn 1. It's a pretty flat racetrack. It's an egg-shaped like Darlington, but not a lot of banking. Very flat. And coming to lead lap number 1, the 11 car with a great start to the race. He'll easily lead the first lap of the race. There's Nick Holiday and Tim Randolph 2nd and 3rd. Chapman 4th. Kenny Johnson 5th. Mostly double wide back there. Fisher in the 11, way up the racetrack. That's going to allow Nick Holiday to slip by on the inside if he can get there in time. It'll be side by side, not quite. The 11 still has a lead. He is still clear, but that was a costly move. But I think we have a car on a wall, but the light's still green. Oh, there we go. Josh King coming off pit road. Wes McCoy is spun out. Well, I guess we'll throw the caution out ourselves. And it looks like the 18 had some kind of mechanical failure, but they've gotten fixed. Or gotten it fixed there. And coming to the stripe, the 11 car of Fisher will take the yellow flag. Alright, first caution of the day. Let's take a look at the replay. Boy, all the way back here in 38th place. Colin Bear in the 78 behind him. He comes up, hooks the back end. He takes the 38 car out. Slams the inside wall with the driver's side. Pancakes it pretty hard and goes for a spin. But I felt like this deserved a yellow flag, so... 1 car wreck down the front straightaway. We'll take you back to the restart. We go green here. Josh King 1 lap down on the inside line. Wes McCoy. Yeah, that was a pretty big hit. He's out of the race. So what will Fisher do? Well, he let the 18 car get his lap back. Or is he going to try to fight him? I don't think he should. Might be pretty even. Well, the 18 car does have some kind of mechanical issue. Even though they got it fixed, they could be slow on this start. Green flag is out, and here we go. Yep, Josh King, even though he didn't wreck or anything, something went wrong on the 18 car. Right now, they're just gonna be in the way. 3 wide back here. Riley Sampson backing out through the middle. You knew that was a dangerous move. King holding up the outside line. Blaise Vitar in the 6. The 66 of Cole Sampson. right through the middle. King will give him the inside in the middle line. Nick Holiday in a 27 on the back. And nope, caution is out. Second caution already. Okay, Fisher the leader again. Let's take a look at the replay. Again, off the front end of the 78 car, Colin has already caused 2 cautions. Through turn 2, he gets in the back of Alexander Rowe. Into 31, he goes for a skid, but gets into the wall there. And he goes spinning. Surprised they threw the yellow for that one, but not for Wes McCoy. Wes McCoy's wreck was definitely bigger. Either way, both pretty much deserved a yellow flag. So Alexander Rowe, every time he gets close to that points lead, something goes wrong. And then he falls back, gets back up to second, and something goes wrong again. I don't know what's going on with Alexander Rowe, but there's our second yellow of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Go green here, and Josh King in the 18. Well, that fix did not last long, as the header gave out. Yeah, they did the best they could, but they were slow. I mean, it's probably... Well, all the other drivers are probably happy about that. Josh King was in the way. Couldn't keep up. They only gained 1 spot, but... Yep, every position counts. And despite losing 10... Well, they're going to lose more after this race, no doubt. We're getting ready to go green here for the restart. Fisher in the 11 has put up some pretty good numbers so far. As the pace car pulls in, no wins yet. 2 top 5s and 5 top 10s, a 16.5 average finish. Green flag is out. We're back underway. That is the second best average finish out of the top 10 drivers. Oh wait, third best. Second best would be Tim Randolph at 16.21, and our points leader has the best with a 15.93. Great start for Fisher, not so much for Nick Holiday. Tim Randolph, who only lost 1 spot, only 19 points back. Don't know where the 22 car is, but a win today would almost guarantee a points leader change. Chapman in the 45, running in 4th. Had a good run at Charlotte. Currently running in top 5 once again. There's Kenny Johnson in 5th place. Another good run. Could make it another win. Somewhat of a hard place to pass here at Gateway. Another similar track will be the Milwaukee Mile, although they're more of a traditional oval. And look at Nick Holiday, he just sends it down there as hard as he can. And he made it stick. Look how quickly he closed in. Usually that doesn't work out so well. They usually overshoot the corner, lose a couple spots, or lose all the ground they made up. You gotta do it all over again. Better corner for the 11 to 3 and 4. Here at the back of the pack, Alexander Rowe, right in front of Colin Bear in the 78 car again. Damage, it was minor damage. Big run on the top lane, could get a spot here away from Brad Chesson in the 15. Yeah, the outside line does work out. Still tightly packed back here for the most part. Scroll through the field, see where everyone is. There's our points leader back here in 21st. Battling with Casey Jackson in the 51. Pretty spread out once in the first half of the field. Mostly pretty much all single file. And the top 2 have pulled away. So a 2-car battle for the race lead. DeCalde in the 27 has already got himself the victory, looking for his second win of the season. It's still only Alex in a row with 2 wins. And some of these guys have come close. Fisher in the 11, as we know, still hasn't gotten a win yet. He is currently 21 points back. Well, if he were to win today's race, he most likely will get the points lead. Yeah, the gap is not that big. 21 points, 19 points. There's a tie for 5th, Fisher and Anderson. But the tiebreaker is the average finish. 16.5 versus a 16.57. And a tie for 3rd between Tim Randolph and Blaise Zibatar. Even though Blaise has a win, Tim Randolph has the better average finish. Yep, I know they do it by wins in real life, but Score 4 does it by average finish. So it awards consistency better than wins. Don't really want to swap it because it'll just create confusion. So yep, it is average finish. 16.21 versus a 17.21. And then they're only 1 spot away from row, which is 18 points. So what about the bottom 5? Well, we could discuss the bottom 5. So it's Mitchell Hodak, Lyle Austin, Stephen Oakes, DJ Curtis, and Travis Chapman. The bottom 3 have no top 5 finishes. They have at least 1 top 10 finish. Mitchell Hodak is the only driver who has less than 200 points. He's just 3 points back from that. Then Lyle Austin, 214. Oakes, 232. DJ Curtis, 233 points. And Chapman, 236. So, still possible for them to win the championship. Anything can go. Still got a lot of races left in the season. The 11 car so far has dominated this race. No one has passed him yet. Pretty big gap here. He's pulling away from Nick Holiday, and the second I say that, we're under caution. 3rd caution flag of the day. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Happened much further up in the pack, or in the field. This is within the top 10. Blaise Zibatar into Kenny Johnson. Turns him around and off of turn 2 and backs down the back straightaway, gets by Cole Sampson. And then Tony Green into the back. Big hit there. Collects the 8 and the 20. Brian Rodriguez and Mitchell Hodak. Tina McCoy, Noodles gets a small piece. Nick Wilcox does not, but Chris Sang and the 3 car, the 1 car Davison. Big hit there. His car is destroyed. Chris Sang, Brian Rodriguez, they'll need to be towed back. Green and Cropley, they're just going to have to limp it back to their garage area. So, pretty big wreck. So they waited near the halfway point to really start wrecking. Yeah, these guys were on the inside and a lot of smoke. Can't really see much. So pretty big hit there for Cropley, Sang, Rodriguez, Green. These 4 are definitely out of the race. Johnson, some heavy damage. David Davison, his car is smoking bad. So right off turn 2, that's where most of the wrecks happen. Here at Gateway. Either back straightaway or front straightaway. But I think most of it is in the back. So Blaise Zibatar is closing in on Kenny Johnson. And he just gets in that quarter panel and turns him around. So not the biggest wreck, but still got pretty big hits. Quite a few big hits. Green in the 5 was in 15th place. Rodriguez 18th at the time. Mitchell Hodak was 17th. So took out a few of the midfield drivers in the back of the field. So our 3rd caution of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Ready for the green here. 33 cars remaining, so that crash took out 5 drivers. Pretty much everyone that was up in smoke or stopped on the racetrack. So Fisher in the 11. So he's already gained the extra bonus point for leading the most laps. So the maximum points you can get is 57. Be a big day for the 11. Fisher has been in the ISCR for quite some time. He's a Daytona 500 winner. He's won Indianapolis, the Brickyard. as we're underway. He won the first Convertible Series championship all the way back in 2014 when we had a 68 race schedule, and he won the championship by winning only one race in a 68 race season versus someone who won 5 races, which is still kind of in the middle for a 68 race season. But yeah, that was wild. Our longest season, our longest series, but the most recent season had only 19 races. But who knows, could bring it back to 68 for the final season. 11 cars just bad fast, no one could catch him. Nick Holiday has come close, he's closed the gap a couple of times, but just could not get close enough to make that move. Approaching the 20 laps to go here. Here comes Nick Holiday. Here he comes. Getting close. So Fisher can't block. Holiday can't hold on to the bottom line. The 45 at Chapman in 3rd place. He's closed in a bit. Anderson in 4th. Tim Randolph has dropped to 5th place. Still be a good finish here for the 77 as they need it. Fisher running a slightly higher line. Holiday sticking it to the bottom. Could be a 3-way battle for the race win. The 45 car, we know, came close. He's desperate for a win here. He needs a victory. Those guys at the bottom, they'll need that big boost. Maybe 1 or 2 wins. A very tall order. Unless they can keep just knocking off top 5. That's another way to do it. So will we see anyone get struck by the halfway point curse? As you know, as most drivers know, the halfway point curse, although the opposite could happen too. It's happened to many drivers. 11 car once again pulling away from Holiday. Here's the rest of the field. As you can see, some of the damaged race cars are back here. Got some racing going on back here as well. Two very similar race cars, 23 and 24. And they're pretty much the exact same. Still rocking the patriotic scheme as well as Nick Wilcox. 0.3 of a second lead Fisher has on the 27 of Holiday. Lazy Vitar was close to leading all the laps, as I thought he did, but somehow Brad Cheston was able to sneak one in there. Probably when it was coming down pit road, past the leader. And then it got that lap, and then, yeah. So, Lazy Vitar did not lead all the laps, but looks like the 11 car looking to be the first driver to do so. Got the Coca-Cola scheme instead of the FedEx scheme, although you could see the FedEx logo right there. Right there on the top. So pretty clean, single file, spread out, very spread out. 10th place, the 26 car of Richie Hiroshi. All the way back here, 2.6 seconds behind. Almost 10 laps to go left in this race. Three cautions so far. Back to 3/10. Holiday just can't quite get to that back bumper. He's staying with the 11, but he just can't quite get there. Nothing going on back here for now. Probably won't see a fourth caution, but we'll see. Close the gap a little more than Nick Holiday did. Let's ride the onboard with the 27. Holiday is getting close. The 11 seems to beat him off corner exit, and Nick Holiday is able to close in on corner entry. Saw right there, got really close to that back bumper of the 11 car. Yeah, the 27 of Nick Holiday, he could hold it down pretty well, but he just can't get that speed off the turn, and that's where the 11 car beats him. It looks like he's opening the door here, but Fisher, he gets that run off the top lane. I think Nick Holiday might need to play a little rough if he wants to win this race. See the run he gets out. And then Nick Holiday closes back in turns 1 and 3. And then Fisher pulls away off of 2 and 4. Well, this time he hung on. He didn't get away from him that time. This could be Holiday's chance to make a move for the race lead. They get side by side. That's good for Chapman too and Anderson. Holiday still not quite there yet. .27 little sideways. You could see him pushing hard. He peeks to the inside just a little bit. The 11 car maybe mirror driving. It's got 2 drivers now. Chapman has also closed the gap a bit. He's right on the tail of Nick Holiday. So this could be a 3-way battle for the race win. Holiday again looks inside. Gets really close. Oh, he's there. He is there. He's putting on the pressure. Will he make his move now? Maybe, nope, not going to do it this time. Holiday really backs out there. Is he trying to get a push? Trying to get that draft? I don't know. Really big lead for the 11 car. He just slipped up big time in 1 and 2. Coming to 5 laps to go. Still got a little bit of juice left. Chapman in the 45. Will he make that pass? He wanted to. Holiday closing back in just a tiny bit. But will he have enough time? Big push through 3 and 4. Coming to 4 laps to go. At the line there. Barely made a move. Barely gained any spot or ground. Still got a little bit of time left. Now pulled away from the 45 car. I think he's setting him up. Is he? No, that wasn't a good turn there. He's going to lose some ground. Definitely. 4/10 back. Three laps remaining. 5 cars in the within less than a second. But it's probably just be down to these two drivers, Fisher and Holiday, if Holiday can get it back. Anderson and Sampson are 4th and 5th. Great runs for them. 2 laps remaining. Nick Holiday doing everything he can. Here he comes. Big push to 3 and 4. Coming to the white flag. One more lap to go. He looks to the inside. One more lap. He's got to put the bumper to him. Here he goes. He is there. He's going to send that 11 car a little faster into turn 3 maybe. Into 3 and 4. Holiday still not close enough. He looks to the inside. Fisher keeps it pinned. Come to the checkered flag. Not enough. Ramian Fisher dominates Gateway and he'll take the checkered flag. A last lap push there by Nick Holiday, but it wasn't enough. He had to be more aggressive there. He had to. That 11 car was just too fast, a little bit more faster than the Nick Holiday. He ran a 33.317, and that was a 33.331. So yeah, he was faster by a bit, but not fast enough. Let's take a look at the full race results. Fisher, the winner. He led every single lap, nearly lost it at the end. Nick Holiday was pushing, but just came up short. However, so close to get that second win. Chapman with another great finish, 3rd. They'll get him a couple more spots. Anderson, 4th. Riley Sampson, 5th. Tim Randolph, 6th. DJ Curtis, 7th. Stephen Oakes, 8th. Checker Lightning Blaze, 9th. And Blazy Buttar, 10th. Here is the rest of the race results. Looks like Tina McCoy had a camshaft at one point go out. 32 cars finished the race. And yeah, only 3 cautions, and that second half mostly was just clean and green all the way through. But yep, that is it here at Gateway Raceway. Fisher with a huge win. That probably going to give him the points lead, I believe. Yeah, that should. I'm pretty certain. But alright, so that is it here today. Let's take you to victory lane.